New Liberation Times article and Mathew 23:23 system used in support of the UAP movement by Lucas, Louize. Liberation Times, Senior Space Force official acknowledges global presence of UFOs and underlines importance of international global collaboration. Importance of international collaboration on April 15th. A good article from Liberation Times has just dropped. Here's the article. It says, speaking about unidentified anomalous phenomena, a senior Space Force official has acknowledged that the UAP are detected globally and admitted, quite frankly, having flown 83 different airplanes and had lots of hours, we've all seen lots of unexplained elements. Talking to the New York Foreign Press Center on April 14th, Major General John Olson, Mobilization Assistant to the Chief of Space Operations for the U.S. Space Force, added that more international cooperation and collaboration with other countries was needed, stating, I do believe it does involve collaborative inputs and information and exchange with all kinds of countries around the globe, because I think that these are not just solely actions or events that occur within the confines of the United States. He added that the U.S. has collected and shared information regarding UAP detected around the globe, whilst understanding that it is Space Force's view to conduct effort in a transparent manner. They've occurred globally, and I think we're collecting that information. We're sharing information. We view that as an open and transparent effort and activity through the United States Congress and executed by our UAP Task Force Office. And I would encourage greater collaboration and cooperation in that. Particularly, I think we see various technologies that will help demystify or debunk or clarify. So this is a really good article, and I'll have a link in the description. Also, I wanted to talk about the information regarding Mathew 23:23 system and the UAP movement. As noted on Brother Bob's excellent Terracor Files site in the excellent archive files towards your tomorrows by Brother RK. Here. States certain requirements are needed for the Alliance to come openly to Earth, and therefore the Confederation can come openly too. The requirements are that the planet's population must have moral and spiritual involvement at a level that approximates their scientific and technological development. However, on Earth, there appears to be an inverse relationship. The more advanced we become, the more immoral we have also become. How can the Mathew 23:23 system be useful for the UAP movement so the Alliance and Confederation can come openly sooner? In Mathew 23:23, Jesus states, but you have neglected the more important matters of the law, justice, mercy, and faithfulness. The Confederation and Alliance are also here on Earth. In my humble opinion, the Confederation are God's mercy. They do not come from Venus. That was memory imprinting done against Adamski and others by the Omegans to discredit the Confederation message. And the Alliance are God's justice, and the Earth people are God's faith. The more the Earth people follow the laws of Jesus through faith in Him and faith in God's mercy and justice, the more the Confederation can further help out the Earth people because they have registering discs to read thoughts and answer the prayers of the people according to their needs, and not according to their wants, as an undercover Confederation friend told me. With their undercover Confederation operatives. The undercover Confederation operatives would also be more successful in encouraging people to live better, more civil, and more moral lives because more people would be open to it. This will also make the job of the Alliance a little easier because a more moral society would allow them to introduce themselves a little bit sooner, while they are currently working behind the scenes in the UAP movement to make the subject of UAP more credible on a global level in the mainstream and government press. The more faith, mercy, or justice are independently successful, the more the two other groups are indirectly supported, therefore creating a positive upward spiral of success. How can people be interested in the teachings of Jesus? One way is to encourage people to watch credible shows like The Chosen. An undercover Confederation friend recommended this show to me. It has a 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes for season 1 as of April 2023. The Mathew 2323 system can be applied to many situations and can be useful in realistic ways, in my humble opinion. For how the Mathew 2323 system is used against the Omegans and how it traps the Omegans in an MTC cycle in order to slowly defeat them, thanks to an undercover Confederation friend, a bad cop undercover Omegan unintentionally demonstrated empirically the full Mathew 2323 system does put them in a MTC cycle. Please see. There's the link. Actual articles here. An undercover Confederation friend told me recently that their group is God's mercy, meaning they were nice enough to be going along with my understanding of the Mathew 2323 system. An undercover Confederation friend once told me that formal prayer is not important because what is important is the intent. Here is a prayer I have made to support the Alliance that anyone can use. Dear God, may the Alliance be successful in making the UFO movement credible on a global scale so the Alliance and Confederation can come openly to Earth and establish your kingdom of heaven on Earth, as stated in your Our Father prayer, which also inspired Brother Gabriel Green to make the title of this publication, Thy Kingdom Come. Amen. Here's a link to Brother Bob's excellent TerraCore file site. Here's a link to Liberation Times article. This will be in the description. Once again, thank you for your time. I hope you found this information interesting. Please have a good day and God bless.